Hey guys, and welcome to Season 5, Episode 13 of The Mentalist. Here we go.
Hi, Elizabeth.
What are you doing?
Just working.
Okay, well,
Just working.
In the world, we have a case. We have to go.
Yeah, okay. Let's go.
You think you're so mysterious. I know what you're doing in there.
Really?
I
What?
think everyone knows
Making
what
a
he's doing.
list, trying to figure out who it is that you've met with Rachel.
Not just met shaking hands.
How many people are on that list anyway?
A lot.
What's that on his face?
What?
Oh boy. Happy anniversary!
What?
What's going on?
Come in, everybody! Ladies and gentlemen,
I'm confused.
10 years ago, Teresa Lisbon left the San Francisco Police Department to join the California Bureau of Investigation. Today, she is, without doubt, the rootinest, tootinest, sharpshootingest cop in the whole state of California. Happy anniversary, boss.
Yeah.
So if you could start the music, please.
I had no idea.
Let's party!
Congratulations, Elizabeth.
Thank you, Ron.
That's it? Ron? Wait, I already knew his name was Ron. Psych. That's the guy, though. That's the guy I'm
Are you
talking
taking
about.
his clothes off?
He is.
Oh my god.
After. Good to see you. You know, I really enjoyed when we worked together. We should do it again sometime.
Oh, yeah. You mean when you almost got me fired? Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Hey, can we grab lunch? There's just something I want to discuss with you.
Yeah, sure.
All right, I'll call you. Jane.
I wonder if that guy should be on my list.
Away from this. Can we cover it, Chuck?
Yeah.
Okay. Where did you find that?
Now we have to go to the real case.
Well, right now he's guessing they died 20, 25 years ago.
Whoa.
He confirms 3 bodies in all.
Whoa.
And you see that wire?
On the wrist?
So I'm guessing at least 2 of the victims were tied up with it.
This is very depressing. I'm gonna wait outside.
This is very sad. I'm going to leave.
Everybody feel as bad as I do?
Not if you feel like you look.
I felt fine. What time did you get back to the party last night?
A little past 10, not that you noticed.
Yeah.
Not tequila.
Tequila was killer.
Tequila? Fuck that.
Did I,
Do anything embarrassing?
Yes.
Really? What?
Good morning. Thank you for the party. It was very thoughtful.
The gun that was found near the bodies isn't registered. No sign of the bullet that was fired either, but I've got techs sweeping the area around the farm.
Damn, 25 years ago is wild.
She was kidding, right? I'd never forgive him.
No.
He had a couple of arrests in the mid-'80s, small stuff. Possession, drunk and disorderly. No record of him after 1987.
Family?
A brother in town, but here's a weird thing. Nobody ever filed a missing persons report on him.
God,
What?
you and Rigsby go and see what brother has to say.
He got up on the table and sang Bohemian Rhapsody.
A pretty good Freddie Mercury. It's not so embarrassing.
Maybe not for you.
Gordon Bradridge?
Yeah.
When was your last contact with your brother?
God, sometime in the late 80s.
So you haven't seen him in almost 25 years, but you
That's
never reported
wild.
Why's that?
We didn't think he was missing. I don't understand. Well, Lester had been in a lot of trouble. Drugs and scrapes with the law. And
How could you go
then,
25 years
about
without wondering where
24,
someone is?
He joined with this group. Looked weird, but very strict, very disciplined. Seemed to straighten him out. He got calmer, stopped getting into trouble.
What's the name of the group?
Vision. No,
Visualize?
visualize. You ever heard of it?
Unfortunately, Brett was called out of the country this morning.
Convenient.
But he asked me to answer any question you have. Why don't you come this way? There's tea. Lester Bradridge.
Red John
I
Visualize
believe there's a good chance
25-year-old
all three of
case.
The bodies you found were church members.
Why didn't you file a missing persons report?
They were adults.
We weren't their parents. We assumed they'd run off. Besides, we have found then and now that the police rarely take church complaints seriously when we do file them.
Okay.
But we are all horrified by what happened.
I hate cold cases. No evidence, no witnesses. And where do you start?
No, it's a hard one. You gotta go back 25 freaking years and hope you find all that shit.
Come on, let's go.
That's just difficult. The only positive here is there's a couple connections of big things.
Please tell me we're not here for chili.
Of course not. We're here to find chili.
Why would they be in the diner? Why am I questioning Jane?
Ma'am, we're with the CBI. We're investigating some murders that took place in town 20 years back.
You mean the 3 bodies in the barn? Yeah, I heard.
The victims were from a group called Visualize that owned the farm. Do you know anything about that?
All I know is that they found 3 dead guys. Anything else?
No thanks. Collective memory.
If I may, who told you about the 3 dead guys?
Everybody knows.
Yes, but who told you?
That guy?
Look, I don't want to get anybody in trouble.
Of course. Thank you.
Oh my god. Are we going to go back and back and back and see who started it?
With the CBI. What's your name?
Miles McCambridge. Why?
This is my colleague, Teresa Lisbon.
Investigating the murders, and we'd really appreciate it if you could tell us anything about that farm that we found the bodies at.
Well, it's been through a lot of hands. It's not very good land. No one's worked it for at least a decade.
What about that group, Visualize? They owned the farm back in the mid-'80s.
Sure, I remember them. They stuck out. Pretty useless as farm folk.
Oh, well, we really appreciate it. Thank you.
So I'm not in any trouble.
Sure, he's still out.
You're fine.
Looky here. Took me up on my recommendation, I see. Tell you later to put your check on my tab.
Oh, that's okay.
Please. It's a long tab. Enjoy.
You don't like him. Former student.
Yes.
Mean kid. Pulled on the girl's pigtails.
He's chief of police, which is a pretty powerful position around here. Excuse me.
Very scared of him.
You and Riggs, we go to Elston. Talk to a farmer named Tom Crahue. Apparently he had some sort of beef with the Visualize farm. I'll be back in an hour. Where are you going? Lunch.
No.
This guy could easily be a suspect.
After 2 days of James Boston, he killed me. So you clearly know things that I don't.
He's not that hard to handle.
Really? Seriously? Because I know a couple thousand people who would disagree with that.
He's also played a villain
So
before.
10 years.
If people keep on saying that, I don't know why. I don't feel any different. I am flattered, right? But I like my job.
Yeah, I like my job too. I'd like it better if I'd had a raise in the past 3 years. California's broke, if you didn't notice.
It's not about the money.
It's California.
That's the starting salary. I'll keep you in leather jackets, I think. And he's gonna quit someday. Maybe because he gets Red John, maybe because, what, he just gets bored. When that happens, you're gonna be on your own. Driving out to some crime scene in the middle of nowhere at 5 a.m. asking Rigsby what sort of sad story you're gonna unravel this time.
Don't. She's not leaving.
Is that what you really want?
There's no chance.
Mr. Crahue, we're with CBI. Open up, please.
I will not be bullied.
Put the gun down.
You cannot make man render unto Caesar that which he does not choose to render.
What? Sir, whatever the problem is, we can work it out. Just put the gun away.
The federal income tax is an illegal taking under the Fifth Amendment of the United States Constitution, and I will not pay it.
Sir, we're not with the IRS.
Says you.
We have nothing to do with your taxes. We want to talk about some killings at a nearby farm.
Bro is terrified of the IRS.
He's out here to collect?
No, sir. California Bureau of Investigation. Now put the gun down. Do it now.
It's wild. That's
I
insane.
remember those clowns from Visualize. Look, they stole my damn water. I could stream up that way. They diverted it into their fields, like I wouldn't notice. So, me and my 12 gauge went to talk it over with them. I told those wackadoodles to stop stealing my water, and one of them pulled a revolver. I thought we were going to have a shooting right there.
Do you recall what kind of revolver it was?
No.
Was one of these the man that threatened you?
I truly thought I was going to have to shoot him right there. But I didn't. I didn't. I swear to God. But I don't condemn whoever did shoot him, though. You've heard how they treated their animals.
Huh.
No, how?
They tortured them, basically. Unnatural stuff. Synthetic ritual stuff.
Really?
Oh.
You know that for a fact?
You don't believe me? Talk to the vet. She was on them all the time about how they're treating their stock. She was ready to call the county on them.
What's this vet's name?
I think she retired now. Preston. That's it.
That's so vague.
Lovely. That can offer me a job.
Really? You gonna take it?
Right now I'm considering it. Come on, we have to go talk to the vet.
I really want to see what it looks like in there. It's so bad.
No, I'm Dr. Preston's mom. I'm Holly Preston.
Holly, you're good with those dogs.
Where's your mother?
Well, thanks. I should be. I'm with them all day. I run a doggy daycare. Is there something I could do for you?
We're with the CBI. We need to ask your mother some questions.
Oh,
Is that a problem?
she was diagnosed with Alzheimer's about 8 years ago.
Damn it!
She still responds, but she's not very good at talking to people anymore.
We heard that she was concerned about the way some of the animals were being treated. We just want to know what that was about.
Rumor has it they were performing satanic rituals.
What?
We heard there may have been some unnatural acts.
Yeah.
Have you been talking to Tom Crayhue?
Why does it sound like him?
Exactly like him. I would remember if my mom thought something was happening. There were no rituals. I was 16. I was all about boys then. I wouldn't go to the farm with my mom if I could avoid it.
Well, the academic achievements suggest you were focused on a little more than just boys.
Well, maybe now and then, but that was a long time ago.
25 years ago.
Is that all you wanted to ask about?
Huh.
Thank you for your time.
Yeah,
Jane.
how good is that?
Jane.
Is it good? It's really good. It's really good.
She's like, are you gonna look at this guy here at my house? Who
Agent
the
Van Pelt.
hell are you?
Father Peter DeBuono.
Oh.
He asked to see me. Well, obviously, I haven't been a member of Visualize for some time. I was a stupid punk who didn't know any better. Brett Stiles says a lot of things that sound good if you don't think about them too hard.
Some of what he says makes sense, though.
Yes. Yeah, there's a core truth in every good lie.
Some. Not all. No.
Talk about self-actualization can be very, very seductive.
It's not just seduction. What's wrong with wanting to be the most powerful version of you can be?
And that's why they brought Bradovich in to take over.
Lester Bradovich.
And Lester, he was a true believer. Worked people insanely hard, 18, 20 hours a day. No one lasted long except for him, Talbot, and Charney. After I left, I heard, this is just a rumor, that Lester had been giving people drugs to keep them working when they were tired.
What kind of drugs?
What?
I don't know. Speed, I would guess.
There's so many
But he must have been desperate.
conflicting
There were so many ex-addicts in the church.
freaking
at that
rumors.
time
What
that
is happening?
Visualize was very strict about drugs.
If he couldn't get the drugs from the church, where would he get them?
I have no idea.
You know what that is?
Sure. Yeah, I saw that.
When?
A few months after I left the farm, I went back for a visit. And that's when I saw it. Talbot said that some kid who worked on the farm, he did it.
Some kid, that's all they said about it.
Yeah, some kid.
How old was Talbot?
50-something?
So anyone under the age of 30 could be some kid.
You know, I asked Talbot what
So
it
you're
meant.
telling me Red John is in his
He said,
50s?
What does anything mean? He said it with this really deranged expression on his face.
Ooh!
There's a bad vibe about that place. Evil. Didn't spend more than half an hour there. Is something the matter, Mr. J?
No. Appreciate your time.
That means Brett Stiles probably knows who he is. Oh, that's huge. Oh, my brain is working.
I don't remember any of them. Of course, I was just 17 at the time.
I was all but 22.
Like these.
I think at the time.
And as far as drug deals in 1988,
You were dealing drugs back then, weren't you? And there were clients.
whatever gives you the idea that I dealt drugs?
You're self-indulgent, you're corrupt. You pretended not to know Bradovich when clearly you recognize him. You knew we were going to talk about drugs, so why lie?
Boom, roasted.
Look, I'm not sitting still for this, okay?
You withhold information from us during this investigation. It's considered obstruction of justice. They'll take your badge for that.
You might have to start paying for that chili verde.
Did you sell drugs to Bradovich?
This is between us, right? Law officer to law officer?
Chief?
Come on.
He was looking for speed. To keep his people working.
Okay, so that's a
I told him
consistency.
so.
Okay.
But right away he came back for more.
I'm gonna need those names.
Ooh, this is exciting.
Gave us her dad. The other one's on death row in Texas.
Get everyone we've interviewed to Ella's diner first thing tomorrow morning.
Well, why the diner?
For the coffee, of course.
So we think it's one of those guys.
All right.
Hey, I was just checking in, see if you had a chance to think about the offer.
I think you already know my answer.
You missing out on something big.
I'm sure I am.
I don't know if I
How's
trust
the
this
case
guy.
getting anywhere?
We're making progress.
Did you get anything from the stuff Cooper sent down?
No, not much. Right.
I just don't freaking know what the specific, like, what am I specifically looking for here?
How did you know he sent us material?
Someone on your team must have told me.
No one else knew except myself and Jane. Did somebody from the church tell you? Ray? Are you a member of Visualize?
As a matter of fact, I am. I don't talk about it much. People tend to take it the wrong way. The way that you're taking it right now, I think.
Not true.
Really?
No.
Look, I was a screwed up kid. I was headed down a bad path.
That's wild.
People from Visualize took an interest, and it just happens to say some things that I believe.
Interesting.
Every morning, find your agency. Is that coming from Visualize?
Some, not all.
That is
Teresa,
interesting.
Stop looking at me like I just turned into a robot. It's just me.
That is very interesting. What are you doing? Is he gonna plant something? I don't. That's crazy. Damn it. I don't know why I question. Just go with the flow.
Can I get some of that coffee?
Nope. This is only for the suspects.
What? For who?
That's right.
Dude's like, oh, what?
Because one of you killed Lester Bradovich, Martin Talbot, and Alan Charney.
Why would I kill 3 members of my own church?
Well, because the farm was failing and Brett Stiles didn't want that to happen, but maybe it wasn't
That'd
you.
be wild if it was
Mr.
him.
Bradovich here was angry with his brother for abandoning his family.
Even if I was, why would I kill the other 2 guys?
Who knows how a homicidal maniac thinks?
Homicidal maniac?
I was.
Oh, does he think it's
16.
him?
Yes, but your mother was an adult and she was angry with the farmers over how they were treating the animals.
Are you
seriously saying my mother killed these people?
You're right, maybe it was the priest. He was angry because he was displaced as the farm's leader.
No, I wasn't.
Then there's the angry farmer and the police chief. Whoever did this, it was definitely one of you. And in a moment, we're going to find out which one. But first, more coffee, anyone? What's going on?
Mom, take it easy.
What's her problem? Why is she so upset?
She won't understand. Well, we're gonna have to.
Oh my god, this is wild.
You're right.
No, it's not her. It's me.
What do you mean it's you?
You thought it was me when we met, didn't you?
I thought that was a
I didn't.
possibility.
Damn it! What?
You were running a doggy daycare. It suggested something went wrong along the way.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's fair.
that sounds about right.
What exactly went wrong though? And do you know Red John?
My mother was concerned about the visualized farm.
If you won't take care of it, I will report you.
There's the face.
Let me take care of it first. I'll take care of it.
He looked so crazy. Just out of his mind.
Well, he was amped up on speed, been sleep deprived for weeks. He was out of his mind.
I don't.
What happened next?
Yeah. Okay.
I thought he was gonna kill my mother.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, that's kind of self-defense.
I had to do something.
I don't understand. Where were Charlie and Talbot? How did they get shot?
I don't know.
So she killed one guy on self-defense, but the other two doesn't even make sense. It must have
I
been
don't know anything about them. I swear. It wasn't me.
I don't. I see the rest is the question. It's got to be Red John.
What happened when you hit the body?
My mother was sure I could go to jail, and she couldn't let that happen.
So
She wouldn't let that happen. She
It's
knew
got to be the
there was a
body.
basement
Yeah.
in the barn.
Already had bodies in it.
So we went down there, and that's when we found the other two.
Holy shit! That is crazy.
Talbot and Charlie's bodies were already there.
Someone was there with us. Someone was watching us.
That's Red John. That's crazy.
You got a second?
Sure.
That is wild
Word
sauce.
is,
Oh my
Preston's
god.
only going to face manslaughter charges from homicide.
And of course she didn't.
We suggested it to the DEA
See
and he
anything.
agreed.
Really?
She claimed she did it in self-defense and we believed her. Did someone from Visualize ask you to talk to me?
Ooh.
Because you've never come to my office and questioned my arrests before.
I might have gotten some calls. Might have heard some concern that
This has got to be a conflict right here. This can't. This can't happen.
You don't like the church.
Absolutely not.
Would you be willing to push for a murder charge? Have another talk with the DDA?
Oh my
Absolutely
god.
not.
This is.
Okay. I had to cry. Thank you for hearing me out.
Hey, Ray. You said that you joined Visualize as a teenager. So 1988, you would have been 21?
Yeah, about that.
Did they ever send you to work at the Elliston farm? Were you there?
Lisbon, we're still friends, right? Why would you ask me that?
He could be Red John. Oh boy.
Wow.
I recalled all the names of the 2,164 people that I met and shook hands with since Red John murdered my family. I might have missed one or two, but not many. 807 of those names were women. And Red John's probably not a woman. Another 949
I would guarantee you.
I had brief encounters with that I never saw or heard from again. That leaves 408 names And Elliston Farm will exclude a whole bunch more. I'm getting close, Lisbon. I'm getting very close.
Tell me some of the names. There's got to be some that are at the top of the list.
Sure. There's some interesting names.
Well, tell me.
Okay, you could have shared at least one or two before the episode ended. I mean, I wouldn't have complained there. Like, Ray is definitely a suspect. Has to be. Also broadens it slightly more. I think that shifts the age a little down. So I'd say he's like 45 to 55. That's my thought process. Which, some of these guys, it's just too difficult to judge on, like, how old they are. This was a huge episode. Alright. Like the video, comment down below, subscribe if you have not already. I feel like we are getting really close. I don't know if there's gonna be some kind of like drag out period, but I feel like things are falling into place very, very rapidly. See y'all next time.